Good evening, everyone. Welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your trivia host this evening. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. It is week 2 of season 52 of NYC Trivia League, and we're so glad that you have joined us for tonight's game. You can come on over and get yourself signed up to play at this website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get there, you're going to be able to see this video stream embedded directly on the page. And you'll notice we're looking for some basic sign-up details from you. That includes a team name and email address. Then there's a drop-down menu in which you can let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. Whatever your league status may be, we welcome you to play with us here tonight. It can be super casual. Maybe you're checking out the game for the first time ever. Welcome. Maybe you play intensely and are here to compete against the other league teams. Welcome to you as well. Get yourself signed up, fill out those items, click that button that says join game. Tonight, we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Each round is in a different category. All of them have 10 questions in them. Rounds 1, 2, and 3 are question and answer style rounds. And our 4th and final category of the evening, it's a picture round. For these question and answer rounds, the majority of the game, here is how the quiz is going to function. I'm going to ask you a question. As I ask it, it is going to pop up directly on that virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. So that means you're going to be able to see the questions as I'm asking them. Some of them may be multiple choice. The vast majority of your questions are going to be short answer. Enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and please make sure that you click the button that says submit answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Keep an eye out for the countdown timer, folks. You got to click that submit answers button in time. So that's the essence of how the game is going to be working here today. In the event that you spell something incorrectly, I don't want you to worry about that. We do have a great system in place to make sure that you all get the points that you deserve to get. The wonderful Trivia Peter is working behind the scenes here tonight, and he will make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. Thank you so much, Peter. We all appreciate you. You are the absolute best. If you're just joining us, hello there. Welcome. Come play our virtual pub quiz tonight. You can get your answer sheet by going to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in those basic sign-up details we're looking for. Click that button that says join game. Our 4th and final category of the evening, it's a picture round, as I mentioned. It will function a little bit differently than rounds 1 through 3, and I'll explain the details of it tonight when we get to that point of the quiz. Before we dive into our first round this evening, I do have 2 simple rules that I ask of you all. Rule number 1, kindly do not cheat. Don't look the answers up. It defeats the purpose of the game. Play fairly, keep it fun for yourself and for everyone else. No looking things up. Rule number 2, kindly do not give away the answers in the chat. We had someone go rogue on our Monday game, joining us and just listing all kinds of pizza brands in the chat. It was a real trip. So don't be that person here tonight. We'd appreciate that. All of us would. Keep the game fun, keep it fair by following these 2 simple rules. We're going to get into our first round momentarily here. This is your last opportunity to get signed up for the game before the game gets started here tonight. Once again, come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in a team name and email address. Let us know if you're in the league. Click that button that says join game, and you're going to be joining 46 elite trivia teams from the Helsinki Syndrome down to Baby Banana Dang, and every team in between. We welcome you tonight, and I wish you all luck. Let's do it. Our first category of the evening, we're talking all about restaurant chains by slogan. I'm going to list a restaurant chain slogan. It could be something you'd think of as fast food or something that is more of a sit down establishment. And it's your job to name the restaurant based on its slogan. Pretty simple. Here is our first slogan of the night. When you're here, your family. Name that restaurant chain. I feel like this restaurant chain needs to team up with the Fast and Furious film franchise. Because when you're there, your family, it's the Olive Garden. Your correct response for number one, Olive Garden. Question number two, please name the restaurant chain that uses the slogan, finger licking good. These slogans could be current, they could be past, but name that chain. I have an answer for you all for number two, finger licking good. The slogan for KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Your answer for number two, 96% of you coming in with a correct response on that one. Nearly a social. Our third question of the night, please name the restaurant chain with the slogan, eating good in the neighborhood. We are trying things out over here without background music for the last couple of games, thinking that maybe it doesn't add all that much and perhaps detracts from some of your conversations about the trivia questions. So we're giving it a shot, but you will notice some new background noises, like our downstairs neighbors closing the gate of their business, or someone outside doing their recycling. Things like that are going to pop up. We welcome your feedback. An answer for you all for number three, eating good in the neighborhood. It's Applebee's. Your correct response for number three. Peter and I used to go to a weekly trivia night at an Applebee's. It was a lot of fun. Our fourth question. Here we go. Come hungry, leave happy. That is the slogan for what restaurant chain? That's so good to hear that you're appreciating the lack of music. Thank you for that feedback. Your correct answer for number four, I don't know if they have any trivia nights at these. It's an IHOP. Come hungry, leave happy, or leave very full from an IHOP. This one was tough. Only 25% of you got that one correct. I think I would have been in that same boat. It's familiar, but I don't know if I would have been able to identify it. Hopefully, you know this next one. Number five, think outside the bun. Name that chain. Think outside the bun. Gong. It's Taco Bell. Your correct response for number five. Hoping for a social on this one. Let's see how you did. 81% of you got that one right. Not as easy as Applebee's or Olive Garden, I don't think. But you still did quite well. Our sixth slogan of the night, name this restaurant chain quality you can taste. Quality you can taste. This one for the West Coast constituent playing the game here tonight. It's In N Out Burger. Your correct response for number six. Hope some of you got it. A tougher one, I would say. Ooh, look at that. 2% of you coming in with a correct answer. Extremely difficult. Our seventh question of the night. Please name the food chain that uses the slogan Louisiana Fast. It truly was almost an antisocial. Congratulations to the book club, who it looks like book club enjoyers, who probably were the only ones who got that right, and absolutely underrepresented West Coast here this evening. I do have an answer for you all for number seven. Whether you are from Louisiana or anywhere else, hopefully you're familiar with Popeyes, your correct answer for number seven. It's Popeyes. Number eight, hot eats, cold treats. Name that chain. Looks like with an adjustment for those of you who put simply in and out minus the burger, that you did get some points after all, and things were looking a little better than 2%. Also, for Popeyes, it was 96% of you got that one right. I'm going to call it right now. I think that's as close as we're going to get to a social. Well played. Our eighth one here, hot eats, cold treats. That was once a slogan for Dairy Queen. DQ, your answer for number 8. Two more slogans to go. Here is number 9, service at the speed of sound. Makes sense. Service at the speed of sound. It's Sonic. Your correct answer for number 9. And we are on to our final restaurant chain slogan. Ooh, 94% got Sonic. Let's see how you do on this one. We have the meats. I hear it in my head in Ving Rhames' voice. I think it's a really gross slogan. I gotta be honest. It's Arby's. They got the meats. It sounds like a sickness. Let's see how you did on that one. 94% got it right. Well played. Let's check in with our standings one round into the quiz. Here is where our top teams stand. Tied in 4th right now with 9 points. Little Lord Fuckleroy, the category Foriest Nando. Geez, anyone out there who's being affected by the hurricane right now, we're thinking of you. We hope you're safe. We also have tied in 4th McCoyd, Jack Ash Incorporated, and Team 578, as well as Catman Don't. There's a 3-way tie for first right now. All of these teams have perfect scores thus far, 10 for 10. 16 days till quitting day. Bookend or rather book club enjoyers, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Impressive first round to those teams. Well done. Our second round coming at you all in just a moment. We do private events with NYC Trivia League, and we would love to work with you. We do events for corporate gatherings, also birthday parties, baby showers, bar and bat mitzvahs, whatever the occasion, we would absolutely love to be a part of it. I personally help to coordinate these private events, and you can send me an email, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. I would love to hear from you. We will talk specifics about what it is you're looking for, and we are here to cater the themes specifically to your interests. So I can't wait to work with you, and I hope you reach out soon. Meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. Our second round this evening, it is in the category of Are You Serious? The letter is going to pop up as the first letter in all of your responses in this round. So all of your answers will start with the letter R. Round 2, question number 1. Who has been announced as the halftime performer for the Super Bowl coming up in 2023? Name that performer. Nando, I'm so sorry to hear that there are two of you joining from Orlando. Well, very cool that you're in Orlando, but glad you're hunkering down. Hope you all are staying safe and that it passes you without too much damage. We're thinking of you. An answer for you for number one. The upcoming Super Bowl is going to have a halftime show with Rihanna. Your correct response. 98% of you got that right, which tonight we're calling a social. Number two, what athletic wear brand gets its name from a type of antelope? The animal is spelled a little bit differently. It has an H in it somewhere, but that athletic wear brand is Reebok. Reebok. An antelope. You put on those shoes and you can jump like an antelope. Our third question in round number two. The most recent two countries to join the British Commonwealth are Mozambique in 1995 and what other African country with the capital city of Kigali in 2009? Name that country. Joining the British Commonwealth in 2009. It's Rwanda, your correct answer for question number three. On to our fourth question in this Are You Serious themed round. Your answer is going to start with an R. Here's number four. Johnny Knoxville, Judy Greer, and Keegan Michael Key star on what 2022 Hulu series as cast members of a fictional bygone sitcom called Step Right Up, who are coming back together for a new version of the series? Name that show. It stands to reason that the name of this show is Reboot. Reboot. Also starring on that show is Rachel Bloom of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend fame. She is excellent. I bet the show is really funny. I do want to watch it. On to our fifth question of round number two. The third highest grossing Indian film ever worldwide. In what 2022 action movie that centers, or pardon me, is what 2022 action movie that centers around two Indian revolutionaries fighting against the British Raj? Please name that Indian movie. I've got an answer for you all for number five. This movie is supposed to be Excellent. It is RRR, your correct answer. Has anyone out there seen RRR yet? Very anxious to check this one out. Hope you knew it. It was tough. 35% of you coming in with a correct response for number five. Our sixth question in round number two. What was the nickname of the cavalry unit that Teddy Roosevelt fought with during the Spanish American War? An excellent alternative title for this round. Our me mateys. Beautiful. If you'd like to join in and play some trivia here tonight and you're in the chat right now, we welcome you to come on over and play. This is where you can get your virtual answer sheet. It's fully interactive, and we hope you come on over. Check it out. I do have an answer for you all for number six. That cavalry unit is called the Rough Riders. Your correct response for number six, or Roosevelt's Rough Riders, also something that unit was called. Our seventh question in this R themed round. The 1996 Disney live action movie 101 Dalmatians starred Jolie Richardson as Anita, the owner of the dog Perdita, who meets what owner of the dog Pongo, who was played by Jeff Daniels. Please name that character played by Jeff Daniels. Jeff Daniels in that 101 Dalmatians movie played a character named Roger. Roger was that character's name. Ooh, Team 578, your spidey sense is tingling because, as many of you likely know, also starring in that 101 Dalmatians adaptation is none other than Glenn Close, of course, plays Cruella DeVille in that movie, and 102 Dalmatians. She did it so well. Look at this image of her. She is so fabulous in that movie. There she is. All right, everybody, moving into our next question in round number two. Number eight. What online game platform that debuted in 2006 allows users to create their own games and play games that have been programmed by other users? One of our nephews is super into this. This platform is called Roblox. Your correct response for number eight, Roblox. Hope some of you got it. A tougher one, I'm guessing, but 65% of you pulled it off. We've got two more questions in round number two. Here is number nine. The Disney Plus series Andor is a direct prequel to what 2016 Star Wars movie? Push the Fisherman. Are you saying you want to hear me hum a little song in between questions? I could do that. I could sing like a little theme song that I make up for us, a la the Jeopardy theme. I like the idea. We're just trying it out without music. Listening back to some of our broadcasts, the music is a little tinny. You can't really hear it that well ultimately. I like it too, but just trying it out. So very much appreciate your feedback. Asking me to hum Chi Chi's Forever. I could do it. I've got something for our next question we can try out. An answer for you all for number 9. That prequel, or rather, it is a prequel and or is to Rogue One. Rogue One, your correct response for number 9. We are on to our final question of round number 2. What Australian actress starred on the CW series Batwoman in season 1, but exited the show with Javicia Leslie taking on the title role? Name that actress. All right, here's your music. That actress who was Batwoman in season 1 of that series is Ruby Rose. Your correct response for number 10. Hope you got it. That brings us to the end of our second round of the night. Let's see how it's going thus far. We got a big tie here in 9th place, but skipping up ahead to this tie for 4th, we have a few teams with 18 points. The Rubber Yolks, Little Lord Fauntleroy, the category fouriest Nando, McCoyd, and Jack Ash Incorporated. There's a tie right now for second place with 19 points each. 16 days till quitting day and book club enjoyers. And holding on to the top spot, but now all on their own with 20 out of a possible 20 points. It's 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Impressive score. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. We shall see if y'all can hold on to that spot going into our third round in one moment here. Coming up, everybody, our schedule is as followed. We will have our next quiz on Monday. That'll be October already somehow. It's October next week, folks, and we will be here on Monday. However, we do have something personal going on, and we're not going to be able to have a quiz on Wednesday next week or that following Monday. Wanted to give you all the heads up right here, right now. So please mark your calendars. We will very much miss you for those 2 quizzes, but not to worry. We are here on Monday next week, and then we will be here again on Wednesday, the 12th of October, which is the 10th month. Also, next week, there is no movie quiz, but the movie quiz will be back on that Wednesday as well, the 12th. But there is, however, a movie quiz tonight. Stick around after our quiz this evening and come on over to play.the themoviequiz.com. The game does not start at 7, as it says right there, but rather at 9 o'clock. And we'd love it if you stuck around and played a trivia doubleheader this evening. Play.themoviequiz.com. Let's have a lot of fun here tonight and play 2 rounds of trivia. Getting into our third round of the evening, it is in the category tonight of landmarks. 10 questions regarding landmarks. Round 3, question number 1. The land surrounding what Midwestern landmark that finished construction in 1965 became the smallest flagship U.S. national park in 2018? Please name that landmark. That Midwestern landmark that is now home to the smallest national park, or smallest flagship national park. It's the Gateway Arch. The Gateway Arch, your correct response for number 1. Our second question in this landmarks round. While the Hoover Dam is named after the 31st president, Herbert Hoover, what other U.S. president dedicated the landmark September 30th, 1935? I'm going to try out another song here as a little background music. Let's check it out. I have an answer for you all for number 2. Thanks for the feedback about that attempt at some more background music. Sounds like a foghorn. Great. Okay, that's what I was going for. Your correct answer for number 2, the person who dedicated the Hoover Dam as president, was FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Your correct answer for number 2. Our third question in round number 3. The famous Spanish landmark La Sagrada Familia is an impressive church that has been under construction since 1882. While the project is projected to finally be completed in 2026, the church's designer, blank, will never see it, as he died in 1926. Please name that designer. La Sagrada Familia, designed by Antoni Gaudi. Gaudi, your correct response for number 3. I want to go there. It's a dream of mine. Our fourth question in round number three. The Angkor Temple Complex is where the Khmer Empire reigned from the 9th century through the 15th centuries and is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The complex is located in Siem Reap in what modern day country? Please name that country. I have an answer for you all for number four. Angkor Wat is in Cambodia. Your correct response for number four. Our fifth question of this round. Peter says that my audio is sounding a little funky. So sorry, folks, if the audio is weird over here. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. I'd appreciate the feedback. Here's number five. While the Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world, what is the tallest building in the United States? Oh, I see. My voice sounds fine. It's sound effects that sound strange. Got it. The tallest building in the United States is One World Trade Center is your correct response, or One World Trade, the Freedom Tower, whatever you call it. That is the correct answer. From the ground to the tip of its antenna, it is 2,722 feet in height. Or from the ground to the tip of the structure, it's 1,776 feet in height. Our sixth question in round number three. U.S. landmark Mount Rushmore is located on stolen land in the Black Hills of what indigenous American nation? Activists from the nation want to reclaim the land and turn the attraction into a museum, educating on Native American oppression. Please name the indigenous people. Your correct answer for number six is the Lakota Sioux. Your correct response, Lakota Sioux. Our seventh question in round number three. What Art Deco New York City skyscraper is adorned with details resembling hubcaps and hood ornaments? Team 578, I couldn't agree more. Also, my favorite building in New York City. It stands to reason from those clues that it's the Chrysler building. Your correct response for number 7. Our 8th question in this round. Easter Island, famous for its Moai statues, is a special territory of what South American country, of which it is roughly 2,000 miles off the coast? Easter Island is a special territory of Chile, is your correct response for number 8. 2 more questions in this round. Then we are on to our 4th and final round of the evening. Here's number 9. On which main Hawaiian island is Pearl Harbor located? Your correct answer for number 9, Pearl Harbor, located in Oahu. Oahu. And our final question of round number 3. If you were traveling through this country, you wouldn't be able to miss Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest point in the entire continent. Name that country. Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest point in all of Africa, can be found in Tanzania. Your correct answer for number 10. That brings us to the end of our 3rd round of the quiz. Hope you're having fun out there, regardless of your scores here this evening. We're going to dive into round number 4 momentarily. Let's check in with the standings for our top teams. Right now, we've got a tie in 9th with 26 points. Gugu Muck Muck and McCoyd tied in 5th with 27. The categoriest Nando, book club enjoyers, and Team 578 also tied in 5th. We have 7 Degrees of Sandeel tied in 2nd right now with 28 points. The Rubber Yolks, 16 Days Till Quitting Day, and Jack Ash Incorporated in the lead right now with a perfect score. 3 rounds in, 30 out of a possible 30 points. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. It all comes down to what you know in this final round, coming at you in one moment here. At the bottom of your answer sheets tonight, you will find these here tipping widgets. Help us out. This game is fully funded by you. And we would absolutely love to keep the quiz going in this virtual setting. Click on one of those buttons, enter in a dollar amount. It doesn't have to be anything big. Just show us that you appreciate what we're doing over here and you want to see the quiz continue. Thank you so much to those of you who've donated in the past. And if you haven't donated or it's been a little bit, tonight would be an excellent opportunity to change that. Click on one of those links. Thank you so much for being here. You're the best. Our final round of the night is the picture round, which is in the category of the Hanukkah song celebrities. Yes, this whole round was my hint on Instagram. If you follow me at Trivia Meredith, you would have known that this song was going to come up at some point this evening. And I hope you studied up on your lyrics because in this round, you are going to see 10 images of people or characters that are featured in the original version of Adam Sandler's Hanukkah song. And it is your job to name the person that you see depicted. All right, let's get into it. At the end of this round, I do have a tiebreaker question to close out the game. Here is image number 1. Please name this person featured in the Hanukkah song. The third person mentioned in the Hanukkah song right there at the top, it's James Caan. Your correct response for number 1. Image number 2, please name this person featured in the Hanukkah song. Maybe he lights the menorah with that cigarette that he's smoking right there. It's David Lee Roth. Your correct answer for image number 2. Image number 3, please name this person featured in the Hanukkah song. Touted for being half Jewish in the song, it's Goldie Hawn. Your correct answer, Goldie Hawn. Image number 4, please name this person who is named in the Hanukkah song. Image number 4, it's Hall of Famer Rod Carew. He converted. Rod Carew, your correct response for number 4. Fun fact from Peter in the chat: this conversion thing that he speaks of in the song, not true. Didn't know that. I figured that Adam Sandler did his research on the Hanukkah song. Guess not. Our fifth image of this round. Please name this person mentioned in the Hanukkah song. An excellent point, Peter. The Hanukkah song written before the invention of Wikipedia, and Adam Sandler was like 22 years old. It's understandable to get something a little bit off here. Let's see if you knew who number 5 is. You know her as Ann Landers. Ann Landers, your correct response. But also her real name. If you knew this and you put it, great. Good on ya. It's not in the song, but come on. If you put this, amazing. Her real name is Epi Letterer. Our sixth image in this round. Kindly name this person who is featured in the Hanukkah song. He's eaten at the Carnegie Deli. It's Arthur Fonzarelli. Your correct response for number 6, who, of course, is played by Henry Winkler. We'll give you points for that as well, even though that's not what he says in the song. That is who this is. I love that, Henry Winkler. Our 7th image in this round. Please name this person who's name dropped in the Hanukkah song. David Lee Roth lights the menorah with the late Dinah Shore. Dinah Shore, your correct response for number 7. If you put Dinah Shora, I think we can look at that and make sure you get that point since that is how he says it. It's not how it's spelled. But, spelling doesn't count unless we're doing some kind of spelling bee round here. Getting into our eighth image of this round. Please name this person who's in the Hanukkah song. David Lee Roth lights that menorah. So does James Caan, Kirk Douglas, and the late Dinah Shora. It's Kirk Douglas, image number 8. We got 2 more to go here. Then we've got the tiebreaker question to close out the game. Here is number 9. Name this person. We don't need Deck the Halls or Jingle Bell Rock because we can spin the dreidel with Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock, both Jewish. It's Leonard Nimoy, Mr. Spock, your correct response for number 9. And on to our final image, then we'll get to that tiebreaker. Who is this? We've got Ann Landers and her sister, Dear Abby. Dear Abby. Harrison Ford is a quarter Jewish, not too shabby. All right. Abigail Van Buren, also perhaps her name. If you put that, we'll make sure we examine it and give some points. Uh, Thank you all so much for playing here tonight. Let's check out our final question, the tiebreaker question, and then see how you all did this evening. The tiebreaker, as always, is going to have a number as an answer, and your goal is to guess as closely as possible to the correct number. You can guess over or under that number. Here it is. Star Trek, the original series, aired how many episodes? The original Star Trek series aired 79 episodes is your correct response. To those of you out there who, without fail, put 69 as your answer, not a bad guess this time around. You're not alone if you do that, by the way. 2% of you actually came in with a correct response on that tiebreaker. And that does bring us to the end of our game. You may have noticed we've said goodbye to this cast of characters here. Maybe they'll come back or some new characters are going to join us. Reminder, everyone, please stick around after this to play the movie quiz at play.themoviequiz.com. That's going to be coming up momentarily. And please donate if you're able. You got those tipping widgets directly on your page. And our next quiz is coming up right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com on Monday. We will see you on Monday. Heading over to the winner's circle tonight. Coming in a tie for 19th place with 31 points, Banana Dang, Luke Ass, Avis and Bobo, Beer Naked Ladies, and Pavlov's Cat. Tied in 15th with 32. Baby Banana Dang, Little Lord Fuckleroy, the category Foriest Nando, Catman Don't, tied in 12th place with 33 points. So Jay-Z's Hall Pass is Chris Gaines, Dead Serious, and Jive Turkeys. Well played. Tied in 10th tonight with 34 points, Goo Goo Muck Muck and 16 Days Till Quitting Day. Tied in 7th with 35 points, Chi Chi's Forever, Team 578, and the Helsinki Syndrome. In a tie for 5th with 36 points, Book Club Enjoyers and 7 Degrees of Sand Deal. Tied in 2nd with 37, the Rubber Yolks, Jack Ash Incorporated, and Team 578. And our winners tonight, they had a perfect score this evening, 40 out of a possible 40 points. Congratulations go to 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. It has been a pleasure hosting for you all this evening. I've been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you so much, Peter, for keeping things running behind the scenes here tonight. Thank you, Cullen, for making this game possible. And thank you, Murr, for creating the software that you all played this quiz on this evening. We'll be back on Monday. Until then, be well, everyone. And anyone affected by the hurricane, Nando team out there, be safe. We're thinking of you. And we hope to see you